Video game Perler art, a fun hobby and a creative way to accessorize your game room. You can use them as decorations, make ornaments, and even give them as gifts to friends. The supplies are inexpensive and easily accessible, so with a little bit of patience, it's something that anyone can make. As an example of what you can create, here are a few Perlers that I've made in the past. Video game characters lend extremely well to Perler art as they are sprite-based and you can easily translate one bead for each sprite. You can make them as large or detailed as you like, and there is really no limit to how creative you can make it. Before you begin, you'll need a few supplies. Most importantly, you need the actual beads. These come in a wide variety of different packages and colors. The more colors you have available, the better, as you can best match the character design you're working on. It is also very helpful to have multiple shades of each color to give the piece a lot of depth, especially in larger designs. You can buy a large variety pack container, but will spend hours trying to sort these out and find the beads that you need. A better option is buying individual bags to easily sort through and access the colors that you need. The second supply you need are the pegboards where you place the beads. These typically come in 4 packs and include the ironing paper that we'll talk more about toward the end. The number of boards you need depends on the size of your piece. A small character like Scrooge can fit on just 1 board, but larger characters, like this Ninja Turtle piece, required 11, and this piece with the Mana Beast took 15. If you're just starting out, 1 4-pack should be fine, as you're better off starting small to get the hang of the process. Now that you have your supplies, you need to find a template of the character you'd like to create. A neat app you can use is called Beat It HD. Here you can take a picture of literally anything you want, upload it into the program, and choose your size. The program will then translate the image into a pixelated template. Another easy way to find a design is through a simple search on Google Images. Using keywords such as sprite or pixel in your search will help you find a picture that's usable. The image again needs to be sprite-based so you can pick apart the individual pixels and keep in mind the size of the picture. For this video, I'm going to use this picture of Kirby. You can see from the picture that there are several different shades of pink. I'm going to choose my colors first so that I do not have to go back and change things halfway through. I typically like to fill all the spaces of one color at a time as I go through, but find a method that works well for you. With those preparations done, we're ready to go. Once you have all of the beads in place, it's time to iron the piece to permanently glue the beads together. Heat up your iron and take out the ironing paper that we mentioned earlier. This step requires a lot of patience, and you can ruin your piece if you're not careful. It is important to iron the beads evenly and not over iron, as it will give them a smushed appearance. You can see in this piece of the Mana Beast some variation in the ironing. Here's a bead that is well ironed, and here's a portion that is not. Once you iron one side, it takes about 5 minutes for it to cool and the paper to peel on its own. be patient here, as pulling the paper up too soon can separate the beads and make it difficult to put back together. With a little practice, you'll be able to tell when it is ironed enough by looking through the paper. Now we flip the piece over and repeat the process on the opposite side. Once the second side cools off, your piece is done. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about the process, feel free to leave them in the comments. Also, if you have any tips or pictures of some of your own creations, I'd love to see them. As always, thank you for watching.